Hello and welcome to another stream. My name is Ray and it is Learning Korean with Ray day 207. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Today we will jump into the second question lesson, which is lesson 22 on howtostudykorean.com, and we'll start with learning the vocabulary of that lesson. Yesterday we talked about that we will do lesson 22, 23, 24 and 25, then do this overall test for 17 and until 25, and then we'll do a recap session of all the previous lessons, and then we'll do the full unit 1 test, 1 to 25. Okay, but that's still around 2 weeks away. We will go with the first step towards that, which is the vocabulary of lesson 22. Okay, here we have our memorize, and first of all we are going to review the 18 words here. Okay, well. This must be from the Korean 1 course. I don't know, to be honest.
잘,
Ah, okay, this is not from the Korean 1 course. Okay. Yeah, okay.
잘,
I thought it's this well when in a conversation, well ... That was definitely in the Korean 1 course. Yeah. But that was the adverb well, to do something well. Okay, mostly. Juro,
주로,
to change. That was a hard one. But I know it. Bakuda, I think. Bakuda.
바꾸다,
To be gained. Nilda.
늘다,
Lifestyle. 생활.
생활,
Nearby close. Okay. I will never learn this, but wait, this is this is it the chue? No, actually that was the adverb form. Chöigun is the adverb form. This one is the adjective. That was a bit different. But I don't remember.
가깝다,
가깝다. 가깝다. Okay.
가깝다,
Chest. Kasu? No, wait, Kasu was singer. Kasim.
가슴,
Yeah. To interpret. Tung, tong, I think tong. 통역하다.
통역하다,
또 다르다.
또 다른,
Okay, 가깝다.
가깝다,
확인하다. 확인하다.
확인하다.
Nice. 잘.
잘,
Title of a book. Oh man. Something with muk. Muk. Not looking good so far.
제목,
Jmuk. Okay.
제목,
At least I knew one syllable. Okay, Sequan. No. Ge.
세계, 세계,
To experience. Was this the one that is similar to Mary? Kyoronhada is to marry. Kyo. Yeah. I know it. Okay, got it. Kyonghomada.
경험하다,
Whew. Nim.
님,
Title of a book, Jmuk.
제목,
Nerida.
내리다,
Jotta.
졌다,
Counter for years of age, Se.
새,
Chum, not Chum, Gum. Gumguda.
꿈꾸다,
Okay, two more. To be close to near. No dot. So this one is the adverb. This one is Cheugen. Chorgen. Künchaw.
근처,
There we go. Also, Yokshik.
역시,
Yokshi. One more. Text message. Munja.
문자,
Okay. Always one more. To be born. Okay, when? See, these are words that I have reviewed very few times. 태어나다.
태어나다,
Okay, we are finished. So, with that, we will go into the vocabulary of lesson 22. 35 words, which are not super easy. Many words that I already have a translation for. So usually some. So that's a bit difficult to remember, but we will do it. Let's go. Hi Flo. 안녕하세요. How much mana do you have? I have all the mana. All mana. How much? Oh yeah. How much? Olmayeyo. How much is it? Olma. Yeyo. But where's the na there? I'm pretty sure I learned Olmayeyo. Interesting. Hi Kaya, thanks for tuning in. Halo. Olmana, okay.
몇,
Oh wow. How many is the same word as some and some? Some for people and some for objects. Okay, how many? How much, how many? I don't like that there's a difference between that. I don't like it in English already. In Germany we have just one word for that. We don't have a difference between many and much. It's always the same. Okay. How much 얼마나?
얼마나,
How many? 몇.
몇, 뭐,
Okay, I know this one. 뭐?
무슨,
무슨. Which. 무슨. 뭐.
뭐,
무슨.
무슨,
What adverb.
뭐, 무엇,
Okay, another what? Oh man, oh man. We have 3 different whats for the different places. Adjective, adverb, noun. Yeah, I mean we learned that concept yesterday already for who. It was nugu in 2 places and then something else in the last place, but I can't remember. Nuga also, I think. Nuga? Was it Nuga? Let's check that actually. No. Nuya. Okay. No, wait, what? Ah, Nuga. Yeah, see, I was actually correct. Nuga. So when it's the subject, it's Nuga. And in others, it's Nugu. Instead of Nuguga. Okay, you see, you mean when if it was Nugu in a normal place of a subject and then you have the subject article ga. I see. Nuguga. Muot. I thought more is just a shortened version of Muot. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll learn all of this in the grammar. More.
뭐,
무슨.
무슨,
몇. How many?
몇,
Some. How many? Some. How many apples? Some apples. Makes sense. How much sugar? Some sugar. Yeah, okay, it's also possible. Never mind. What noun? 무엇.
무엇,
얼마나? How much?
얼마나,
무엇. What noun?
무엇,
Yeah, okay, maybe maybe this is the case where reading the grammar first is actually beneficial and not learning the vocabulary here first. Should we do it? I think we should, to be honest. I will finish this new word session, but then I think we go into the grammar and then do the vocabulary afterwards. What adverb?
뭐,
얼마나.
얼마나,
What adjective? 무엇. 무엇. 무슨.
무슨,
Damn. 얼마나, how much.
얼마나,
How many? 몇.
몇,
왜. 뭐.
뭐,
무슨. Adjective.
무슨,
This one is 무엇.
무엇,
How much? 몇. 얼마나. 얼마나.
얼마나,
What adjective? 무슨.
무슨,
How many? 몇.
몇, 무엇,
무엇. Noun.
무엇,
How many? 몇.
몇,
무엇.
무엇,
무슨.
무슨,
뭐.
뭐,
몇.
몇,
무엇.
무엇,
얼마나.
얼마나,
Okay. Yeah, let's switch to the grammar. I mean, doing the grammar first and then the vocabulary is the recommendation of the author of howtostudykorean.com. So I guess in this specific case it really makes sense. So 22. Yeah, and if I have some example sentences where some of the words are used here that I don't know yet, then I will just check up here. Okay, you will learn ask questions using the following words: how, what, which, how many, and how much. 어떻게. 어떻게 가요? How do you get there? Okay, 어떻게 is the easiest words that you will learn today. The word 어떻게 is actually, wait, 어떻게, 어떻다, a word that you don't know yet, turned into an adverb by adding k. Okay, I see. To the stem, yeah. That's a normal adverb construction of da words. That's good. For ottota, ottota, and ottoke are technically the same words. Don't think of them that way. Just remember that ottoke means how. You can use ottoke to ask how somebody does a verb, but it cannot be placed before an adjective or adverb in Korean to mean how pretty, how late. Okay. How somebody does a verb. Okay, so how do you get there? How are you? How does this work? How do you play football? Whatever. Okay. How did you learn? Learn is a verb. You can use ottoke in the following sentence. How did you learn? Beautiful is an adjective. Often is an adverb, which means you cannot use ottoke in the following sentence. How beautiful is your girlfriend? How often do you go to school? You will learn another word, 얼마나, later in this lesson to use in those sentences. 어떻게 is an adverb. You can place it in sentences very freely, but probably also most commonly in front of the verb, I guess. You can use it to ask questions in the past, present, or future tense. For example, 그것을 어떻게 해요? How you do, or how to do that thing. Okay. How did you learn Korean? 한국어를 어떻게 배웠어요?
한국어를 어떻게 배웠어요?
배웠어요. 배웠어요.
한국어를 어떻게 배웠어요?
배웠어요. How did you find that seat? Okay, so seat is probably a word that I have not learned yet, which is fine. That seat, so 자리 is probably seat. 자리. I guess I can just copy it here. Copy, Control F, paste. A seat, a place to put something. Okay. 그 자리를 어떻게 찾았어요? 찾았어요. 찾았어요.
그 자리를 어떻게 찾았어요?
찾았어요. 그 자리를 어떻게 찾았어요?
그 자리를 어떻게 찾았어요?
How are you going to send that file? Okay, so this is future tense. That file. Okay, file is probably this one then. 그 file. Okay, it's Koreanized. The English file Koreanized. And since they don't have F's, they use P. Okay. File. SCV is a scam. Are we talking about StarCraft here, or if you're not talking about StarCraft, I don't know what you mean by SCV. 그 파일을 Wow. No, 파일을 파일을 어떻게 보낼 거예요? 보낼. 아, 보내다. Okay, 보낼 거예요. Okay, so again from the beginning. 그 파일을 어떻게 보낼 거예요?
그 파일을 어떻게 보낼 거예요?
Wow, that was fast. One thing that is different between English and Korean is when you ask, what do you think about? If you want to say that in Korean, you have to use the equivalent of, how do you think about? Your reading is getting faster. That's good to hear. Yeah, I think it really helps to really read out all the example sentences. Often I just read like one or two and then I skipped over the rest because I understand the grammatical concept that is being taught here, so I don't need to read everything. But I now just read every sentence to just get some more reading practice, even if it's maybe a bit more boring for you viewers here, but I need it. Okay, so what do you think about? How do you think about? And then we use also 어떻게. How do you think about that girl? That girl. Oh, about. Okay, that girl. About에 대해 어떻게 생각해요? Think. Okay. 그 여자의. Okay, again. 그 여자에 대해 어떻게 생각해요?
그 여자에 대해 어떻게 생각해요?
Okay. That's pretty much all you need to know with regards to 어떻게. But there is still more that you should know about the word 어떻다. 어떻다. Okay. 어때. The word 어떻다 is rarely used at 어떻다 in sentences. Actually, if you ask Korean people if they thought that 어떻다 and 어떻게 are the same words, they would probably say the two are completely different words. In addition to 어떻게, there is another way you can use 어떻다 in sentences. Through conjugation, 어떻다 can change to 어때. I will show you how 어떻다 changes to 어때. But you really don't need to worry about how it is changed. There are only a few other Korean words that can take on a similar transformation. Okay, so this one is an adjective. Oh, 하다 can be added to some adjectives. You already know about 좋다. Yeah, okay. The addition of o or a 하다 causes the h to drop. Oh, so I think in the next lesson we learn about the h irregular. So maybe that's related here. Ah, yeah, you'll learn more. Man, I'm really good at stopping to read at exactly that one point, and I will not see anything afterwards. I'm really good at that. Okay, Otto hada. Otto hada can conjugate to Ottoe and say Ottoe fast enough, and it comes out as Otte. Otte. Yeah, not really, but I can see where he comes from. Otte is used to say how is or how was the, or what do you think about? What do you think about? We just had that here already. It is used when you want to ask somebody's opinion or evaluation of something. It sounds more natural in Korean for the thing you're asking about with ode to not have a particle. Okay. How's your boyfriend? And this one was... Okay, so this is another example, never mind. How is your boyfriend? Namja. Namja Chingu, it's boyfriend. Otte. 남자 친구 어때?
남자친구 어때?
It is also very commonly used in the present tense to say, how about, what do you think of? For example, how about lunch? What do you think about lunch? 점심 어때?
점심 어때?
Okay, so this one is exactly the same that we had here, right? What do you think about lunch? 점심에 대해 어떻게 생각해요? Is that exactly the same, or is that a different, like a different situation? Am I not seeing the situation here? Maybe I should just read the next paragraph and then it's clear. Think of this example. You and I are searching through a bunch of pictures, trying to find the best one for my profile picture on Facebook. I find one that I like, but I want to ask you, how do you think about this picture? How about this picture? In that case, I say, 이 사진 어때? 이 사진 어때?
이 사진이 어때? 이 사진이 어때?
Both are okay, but the first one is so long, so people just use 어때 more often. Okay, nice, thanks. Okay, so this one seems super easy. you, just the thing you're asking about, and then 어때 afterwards. Very easy. In fact, 어때 is probably the most commonly mistranslated word by Korean speakers learning what English. If you ask a Korean person what 어때 means, they will all say it means how about. Sometimes this is true, but 어때 can only be used as how about, yeah. In a limited number of cases, okay? Okay, now maybe we find more information about the difference to the example above with 어떻게. In the example I just gave about choosing a good picture, 어때 can be translated to how about. But what about, yeah, okay, here we have the exact same example, right? Oh no, we don't, never mind. Here it was, what do you think about that girl? The boyfriend example was here. 남자친구 어때? How about your girlfriend? Sounds weird, and most English people English people. Short form of speaking people. People. English speaking people probably couldn't even understand the meaning of this sentence. Okay. What do we have here? How's your boyfriend? How about your boyfriend? Yeah, okay. That's true. Try it sometime. If you have a Korean friend, one that can't speak 100% perfect English, ask him how to say 한국 어때 in English. How about Korean? How about Korea? So it's more like, what do you think about Korea? Or how is Korea? I guarantee he will say, how about Korea? But really, this should be translated to, what do you think about Korea? How is Korea? Perfect. I got it. Yo can get it to 어때? 어때요? Oh, 어때요. 어때요. I definitely heard this before. 어때요. I heard this in multiple sentences in the Korean 1 course on Memrise. 어때요. I don't know the full sentence now, but 어때요 I definitely heard before. Also, 어때 can be put into the past tense to ask about something in the past. But note that even if you're asking about the past, is it not 100% necessary to use 어때 in the past tense? How was the exam? 시험 어땠어요? 시험 어땠어요?
시험 어땠어요?
시험 어땠어요? What do you think about the exam? How was the lunch? What do you think about the lunch? 점심 어땠어요?
점심 어땠어요?
Okay. 어땠어요? Okay, so this one is the past tense. It is not 100% necessary to use 어때 in past tense. So you can just say 시험 어때. So here again I would love an information about what is more common. Do Koreans asking about the past, something in the past, actually use 어땠어요 or 어때 more often? Sadly, we don't have that information here. We just know both is possible. More common, not using the past. Okay, yeah, I assumed that. Koreans always prefer the shorter version of anything. Nice, okay. Thanks. 방학 어때? 방학 어때? Do you combine the K on hak with the O? I guess you do. 방학 거 방학 어때? 방학 어때? 방학 어때? 어때? Or is it 방학 어때? It's probably combined, yeah. For such hardworking people, they are so lazy with the language. Hi, red, blue, green. I still don't know the colors. Red, blue, green, I can't say it, but next lesson we'll actually learn the colors. So next lesson I can say your name in Korean. No brain power left for speaking. So they can focus more on work. I didn't know that actually. Is it a Korean stereotype that or is it I guess a Western stereotype that Korean people are working so hard? I think there's a stereotype with Americans and so on that Germans are actually working hard. Is that the same for Koreans? It's true, Korea and Mexico are always at the top. Ah, wait. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. It's I see. So it's opposite, right? It's irony. They're actually not. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, got it. They pretend to work, but they're actually very lazy. Germans work not that much. I saw a statistic about this. Yeah, I'm just talking about not actual facts, but the image that people from that country have for other people. For Americans, I think Germans are very like precise, always on time, always like good working, good quality and stuff like that, you know? That's the German stereotype. He was studying 5 hours a day, but it was really inefficient and not focused. Okay. Was interesting to see that statistic. Yeah, I mean, Germans are also very organized and they can probably work very effectively, so maybe they don't need to work as long but still deliver good quality. Always, you can always find ways to make everything sound positive. When I think of Germany, I think punctual and good quality. Yeah, yeah, exactly what I say. I mean, that's pretty much the stereotype that everyone has from German people, I think. And that they don't have humor. That's another one. Those are the two main things. Good, effective working and no humor. Okay. So I learned from this Koreans are lazy. Okay. What? 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 Busot? Musot? Musin. Koreans work long but not efficient. So they're the opposite of Germans, or what? If you laugh too loud, I call Ordnungsamt. Yeah, very correct. Always follow the rules. Always wait at the red light, at the street, at the crossing. Even if no car is to be seen, always wait if the red light is on. That's also one of the things that other people from other countries don't really do, but Germans do. Okay, so what we are learning about what here. Now that you've learned all the easy ways to ask questions, let's work on the hard ways. Figuring out how to ask what in Korean is probably the hardest thing you will come across grammatically for a while. Great. Very great. Essentially, there are three ways to say what. What, which is a pronoun. Musot, which is a pronoun. Musin, which is a word that can be placed before nouns to describe them. Okay. Okay, so look, he even combines those two, so it really looks like the short form, that this is the short form of this is correct. They have essentially the same meaning and functions. Let me introduce this one first. So, okay, looks like they're very essentially have the same, essentially. So not 100%, maybe 99%. Let's see. Can be used similar to onje, odi, or nugu. That is to represent an unknown thing in a sentence. I ate rice. What did you eat? 뭐 먹었어요?
뭐 먹었어요?
뭐 먹었어요?
뭐 먹었어요?
I bought eggs. What did you buy? 뭐 샀어요?
뭐 샀어요?
누구. Like 누구, as you learned in previous lesson, more and what acts as pronouns in their respective sentences. More examples. I attached the file. 파일을 첨부했어요. What did you attach? 뭐 첨부했어요? Okay, so 첨부하다 is to attach. Okay. I put on a skirt. Okay, what is skirt? 치마. Okay. 치마를 입었어요. 입었어요. 입다. 입었어요. 뭐 입었어요?
뭐 입었어요?
뭐 입었어요?
뭐 입었어요?
Particles are not usually attached to more when asking questions like this. For example, these would be unnatural. Okay, particle to this. Okay, I see. So you basically replace the unknown thing completely, including the particle, with the question word more. Okay. One of the times it is possible to attach a particle to more is when asking somebody what they are referring to in a previous sentence where the noun was omitted. Okay. For example, if you look at this dialogue, I ate a lot. I ate a lot. So here, yeah, there's no information about what was eaten. Wait, there are two more chat messages. I don't even remember the last time I saw Mort in the wild. Okay. Like More instead of Mol. Yeah, I mean that's the normal way, right? If this is ending in a vowel, then you add the. So, 저는 많이 먹었어요.
저는 많이 먹었어요.
뭐를?
Yeah, I went up with the voice in the end, which is obviously incorrect because it's not a question. So again, 저는 많이 먹었어요. 저는 많이 먹었어요. 뭐를?
저는 많이 먹었어요.
뭐를?
I saw. I don't understand how this can happen. Like, how is this constructed? I learned whenever the syllable or the word that you are adding the particle to ends in a vowel, you always use r and never just the r. Short form. Okay, so you're both saying that the mol is more common. The short form is more common. Maybe less than 100 or something.
저는 많이 먹었어요.
뭐를?
뭐를? Okay. 뭐를. Don't worry for now. Okay, I accept. Here the first person didn't specifically indicate what he or she ate. The second person is asking for a clarification of what was eaten. You can use 뭐를. Here, more is essentially acts as a noun that was omitted from the previous sentence. Okay, now we have the difference here. The very uncommon muot, let's see, is very similar to moi. However, it is more common to attach il to muot than with moi. Okay. 무엇을, 뭐를, 뭘. Again, we have a very similar here, not exactly the same. So I'm still waiting for the information. What is the difference? And the attaching of particles is not the difference we are looking for. We are asking when would we decide to use this one at all in the first place compared to more or to this one. But okay, we'll continue to read here. Did you eat lunch? 점심을 먹었어? What did you eat? 무엇을 먹었어? What did you put on? 무엇을 입었어요? 무엇을 입었어요? Here I'm very interested in this part. Do they connect the R here to the I or not? Let's see.
무엇을 입었어요?
Yeah, okay, it's connected. It's an R.
무엇을 입었어요?
무엇을 입었어요? 리. Okay.
무엇을 입었어요?
무엇을 입었어요?
무엇을 입었어요?
무엇을 입었어요? Okay, what did you buy? 무엇을 샀어요?
무엇을 샀어요?
When used before ida to ask what something is, it is more common to use moi than to use muot. We still don't know, and we also don't get any information, so there's no information about when would you use this one. When would you use it? It's no information in this. So I will just never use it. GG. So it's muol all the time, or more. Okay, and you can use it before ida. 이것이 뭐야?
이것이 뭐야?
Oh, 이것이. Oh wow, you changed this one, the S, to an she, not C, because you connect it with the I here. That's also interesting. 이것이 뭐야?
이것이 뭐야?
Okay, interesting. 이름이 뭐예요? Hey, I know this. I know the sentence. 이름이 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? 1 second. What's your name? 이름이 뭐예요? I learned this already, this sentence. Okay. 점심이 뭐야? 점심이 뭐야?
점심이 뭐야?
Instead of the other things. Okay, so I will just always use this one. Oh, and this one is very long. I actually don't have a lot of time today, so I think we'll do this one tomorrow. And I mean, yesterday we had like 50 minutes overtime again, so I think it's fine if we do this tomorrow. By the way, I have to tell you that from now on Sundays I will not do Korean anymore, because I have 2 clan wars on Sundays in the future from next week, starting from next week for StarCraft. So yeah, that's just too much. So on Sundays I will not stream Korean anymore, but of course on all the other days Korean will stay, and also maybe I will just do a little bit longer here and there every now and then to replace the 1 hour I'm missing on Sundays. Yeah, okay, so we have learned about what and how about. 어떻게, 어때, 뭐. Next one is 무슨, 무슨, and then which is also almost 어때. Yeah, okay, which. 어떤, 어느. Okay. Then how many, how much, how many. Oh, and we revisit again the subject particles. Okay, nice. Wow. That's a big revision of the subject particles. Wow, this alone is so long. What a revision. Damn. With all the overtime we have all the time, it will average 1 hour every day. 1 hour a day. It will be average 1 hour a day. 1 hour a week, maybe. to make up for the 1 hour missing from Sundays in the future. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you tomorrow, where we learn about 무슨 and the other remaining question words. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye bye. 안녕.